already know it. I know we about to shine, cause we already glowing.
Welcome to the MC Classics Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an MC Classic.
And your
And we want to punch Jim Cornette in the face repeatedly until he bleeds because he's stupid. We'll see you on the Dippity Dippity. Oh yeah.
Alrighty, guys. I'm actually using my old camera for some reason tonight. I might go ahead and just plug in the other one. I don't know. I don't feel like really resetting it right now, but that's all right. We're jumping into this. It's so wide now. Anyway, jumping into this Battleground 2016 review. Yes, I am all alone. This is a weird feeling though, considering Casey usually does a lot of the videos with me. I think Casey at this point, I think he's taking breaks and he's not telling me, right? I think that's what he's doing. Because I could see it in his voice. I could hear it in his voice on the TNA review. He just wasn't feeling it, right? He just wasn't feeling it, so he had to take a break. I think he's just taking breaks, and he's not telling me he's taking breaks because he never tells me where he goes. He's just like, I'm not going to be here. I think he's taking breaks. But anyway, let's jump into Battleground 2016. I really enjoyed this show. Remember that time when I said that Money in the Bank was going to be the greatest show ever? Or at least the show of the year, right? Pay-per-view of the year? Well, this was what I thought Money in the Bank was going to be. This was to me probably the best show I've seen this year. But I thought the pay-per-views have been solid this year, if I'm not mistaken. From what I remember of my past talking about and stuff, I feel like the shows have been pretty solid though. But anyway, also we're gonna try to start using the green screen again at some point in time. Casey gets lazy with the green screen sometimes, and even though I'm the one that controls, but anyway, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna jump into it. If you haven't already, also dailyddt.com, check me out. Got some articles up there. I wrote some articles about Battleground, some kind of not necessarily reactions, but just kind of some highlights type stuff. Talking about the matches and kind of reactions, I guess you could say. Whatever. But we got Battleground 2016. We started out with Breezango versus the Usos. This match, for a pre-show match, was really good. And I don't want to say for a pre-show match to make it sound like it was worse than actually good. I actually thought it was a really good match. It just happened to be on the pre-show, so you kind of have to, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the pre-show matches just aren't really much to see. But I thought this match was actually pretty good. And tonight, it just seemed like they were taking Breezango a little bit more seriously. Like, obviously, you can't get over the fact that they just were in a feud with the Golden Truth. But still, to a certain degree, you can see that, you know what I mean? It's understandable. It's understandable that they can be taken seriously now to a certain degree. So, I mean, I enjoy this match, though. I don't hate the Usos like the entire rest of the world does. It seems like, because they were in line with Roman Reigns, so they can't be good, right? But yeah, like I thought this match was really good. I like the supermodel kick in the corner. I thought that was freaking beautiful. The Doomsday Device reversal into the double splash was really nice, or the Uso splash was really nice. And then the suicide dive to take out Fandango, then Uso splash. But Breeze would get the knees up and then went with the inside cradle. I thought that was pretty cool. I just thought this match was actually pretty good. And in surprising fashion. I mean, obviously these guys are talented, but you don't. A lot of times, sometimes you don't see it on the main roster for some reason. I don't know what it is, and I think to a certain degree, after you've watched something for so long and it's not good, you just get used to it. And even if it is good, you kind of don't feel like it's as good as it was. But I enjoyed this match, though. If you know what I'm saying. If you don't, be like, I don't know what you're saying. Explain, and I got you. I got you. But we started out with Dana Brooke and Charlotte going up against Sasha and her mystery partner. And her mystery partner was Bayley. So that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see Bayley make her debut. I think her entrance, really her entrance wasn't bad to me. I mean her entrance is never bad, but like as far as like how it will appeal on the main roster, how it will look on the main roster. To me, I thought her entrance looked pretty cool. I like the freaking wacky arm inflatable tune flailing tube man thing. I like that a lot. I thought that was really really just a good touch. I want to switch cameras real quick. I just like this camera better. I just like it better. Just looks better to me. Anyway, but yeah, I enjoyed the match though. I thought the match was good. I thought Bayley looked good. A couple of things from Sasha weren't great, but I know I'm probably gonna get like riots from saying that. Like she didn't almost break her freaking neck on the Hurricane Rana. Let's be honest. I think she went for two, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't remember. And I don't know, I don't know what the issue was that with that was, but I'm glad she wasn't hurt. Um, I love when Dana does the pull down, the pull down from the corner where the her opponent hits her head on the ropes. I love that freaking move. I don't know what it is about that move, but I love it. Charlotte would end up tapping to the bank statement. This match had a lot of good tag team style things in it, especially for people people who aren't really tag teams. Like they've tagged before, but they're not in tag team action all the time. I think this match was really good from that standpoint. I think both tag teams worked well together. I thought this match was, a really good match to open up the show, the actual show. Next, we'd have the I did say that Charlotte taps the bank statement. So Sasha Banks wins. I guess they're probably setting this up for SummerSlam for this to kind of be a big SummerSlam feud. Charlotte versus Sasha, which is what we all want. I'm kind of curious to see if they'll do anything with Bayley and Dana, just kind of give them something to do. But yeah, I think that's going to be an exciting match. I'm excited for it. I think Sasha's going to go over finally in that and kind of give the fans what they want. Kind of give the fans what they want in that. But I'm excited. Next, we got the New Day versus the Wyatt family, and I thought about it today, or it might have been yesterday. I was thinking about it. I was like, I haven't watched the New Day compound thing, and I kind of want to watch it because it'll help me with the build of this feud. Because a lot of times I don't know what it is, but I watch Raw, but I don't really watch Raw, right? Like, and I think that's kind of how we've all gotten. Like, we watch Raw, but we're on our phones, or we're watching something else, or we're playing the game or something. Like, we don't really pay attention to Raw. And I think I've gotten in a habit of doing that. I've gotten in a big habit of watching Raw, but not really watching Raw. Like, I watch TNA and not even barely even be on my phone. But like with Raw, for some reason, I end up getting on my phone or texting someone or Snapchatting someone or something to take my eyes off of it. But I didn't get a chance to see the Wyatt family compound thing because my DVR messed up that night, so I didn't get a chance to actually watch it. I watched it, and real quick, compared to the final deletion, it's not even close. I don't know who thought it was close. It's not. From a logical standpoint, it wasn't as logical, which the final deletion wasn't terribly logical. But from a like the things that were supposed to knock people out didn't really believe. It wasn't believable they would knock people out. And it just kind of ended too. It just kind of ended. I did like the little the lantern thing at the end where everybody showed up with the little lanterns. I thought that was pretty cool, kind of like the Willow mask in the crowd. But from a comparison standpoint, I think the final deletion was better. It was just to me, it was personally it was better. But let's jump into this match: New Day versus the Wyatt family, 6-man tag team match. I thought this match was pretty good too. I had a feeling that the Wyatts were going to win, just to kind of give the Wyatts some momentum, especially since they're splitting up, and because the titles went on the line. So why not have the Wyatts win, give them that big boost that they need. I enjoyed this though. I thought it was a good match. I thought the Wyatts felt dominant though, in certain regards. Like Biggie came in and did his thing. Kofi did a nice little dive to the outside. Xavier kind of got some stuff in, but really like there was no, you kind of knew the Wyatts were going to win. But I thought this match was good. It flowed very well. Ronnie S says New Day falls. Yeah. I was excited to see the New Day fall. I think it would have been better if they would have put the titles on the line though, because they already got the record. I think that's what WWE was going for here, right? Like they were going for that longest reigning tag team champions type thing. But yeah, like I don't know. little bit of me wants to see New Day lose the titles, but a little bit of me is like, if they keep doing fresh things with their gimmick, like dressing up like the Wyatt family, I thought that was kind of it freshened it up a little bit more for me. I wouldn't mind seeing them hold it for just a little while longer, if nothing else. But yeah, I thought this match was pretty good. I want to see what Eric Rowan can do by himself, and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman more so, because Braun Strowman is one of those guys who we haven't seen a lot of, but he's by himself. So it's like, what? But anyway, let's jump into the next match, which was Rusev versus Zack Ryder. They brought up the USA versus Bulgaria thing because why can't we just say that Zack Ryder wants to redeem himself from the fluke victory that he got at WrestleMania, or like why can't we do it that way instead of doing USA versus Bulgaria? Let's just change it up a little bit, because I mean I don't understand. Who do I think should win the tag team titles? I don't know. It's kind of it's confusing right now, because when we had that four-way, I think at Money in the Bank, if I'm not mistaken, when we had that four-way, I wanted to see either the club or Enzo and Cass win. I think Enzo. I would rather see Enzo and Cass win right now, like as of right now, like right this moment, Enzo and Cass, because we've been waiting. We as fans, and I hate to put myself in the same group. That doesn't sound right. What I'm saying is I don't want to like put my thoughts on you guys and make it seem like you guys are thinking the same thing as me. But like I feel like for the majority of fans who like Enzo and Cass, the majority of Enzo and Cass fans, we want to see Enzo and Cass win titles at some point. And they never won them in NXT. They were so close, but never won them. So why not WWE tag team titles? But I would love to see Enzo and Cass win them right now. Let the club kind of do that whole Finn Balor thing first, and then maybe come back to the titles. But the next match we had was Rusev versus Zack Ryder. I was excited for this match because I love Rusev. I absolutely love Rusev. Casey acts like he doesn't love Rusev, but he does. Come on. I don't know, but I love Rusev. I think he's just amazing, man. He's a lot better than anyone's gonna ever give the man credit for. And going up against Zack Ryder, like I knew it wasn't gonna be a long match. Like I knew this match was gonna be as short as possible. And it was. I mean, it wasn't like terribly short, but it was still short to where you could tell it was short. Zack Ryder got his stuff in. He kind of like, he got like a couple of moves in. I think he may have even tried for a broski boot or something. The hip attack missed on the outside, but other than that, nothing really for Zack Ryder in this match. It was more so Rusev dominating. And then Rusev tried to attack at the end of the match, after the match basically, and Mojo Rawley comes out, so we get the debut of Mojo Rawley. So that confirms that the Hype Bros are going to be on the main roster. I know if you watched our draft video, or draft reactions video, we talked about we didn't know if we want to see Mojo as a singles guy or as a tag team guy. So this kind of confirms that he's going to be with Zack Ryder in a tag team, which I think is best for him. I think it's best for him to kind of build him up a little bit, because Ryder's got the respect of the fans like no other, it seems like. But Rusev wins in dominating fashion. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I would say match of the night, but the main event was really good. The main event was amazing too. And I know no one's going to give the main event credit because Roman Reigns was in it, but the main event was really good too. If not match of the night, a close second with this one. I think this match was so good because it was so filled with emotion, from the competitors and the crowd. A lot of people don't think about the crowd when they think about how good a match is. But when I'm watching a match, if the crowd isn't in it, I can't really get in it. Like I can watch unless I'm watching on mute. That's a little bit different. If I watch it on mute, I can probably get in it. But like if the crowd's just not into the match, I can't really get into it. I don't know. It's just something I can't do. But this match, the crowd was going up and down, and they were on every move. It seems like they were hanging on every single move. And that kind of, that got you excited for every single move. Is it going to be over here? Is it going to be over there? Is it going to be over there? This match was amazing, though. Sami Zayn did miss that moonsault, which looked like it hurt really bad. But other than that, I thought this match was really good. I thought it was, an amazing match. I think I predicted in the predictions, if I'm not mistaken, that freaking Kevin Owens would catch Sami Zayn in that torpedo DDT with that super kick, and he did, and I was like, yeah. I like that reversal though. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with these guys. They're gonna try to keep them away from each other, even though they're on the same brand. But Zayn wins with like 8 haluva kicks. It felt like. I think it was like 2 or 3. But this match was just so emotional, and I think that's what made it so good. It was how emotional it was, how much it appealed to the emotion. Next, we got Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Now, Natalya tonight, for some reason, I don't know what it was. She got me more interested in her. I don't know if it's because she stole Drinking In Man from Chris Jericho. It looked like they're near the end, but for some reason, I was really invested in Natalya. I was really excited to see what Natalya, not necessarily what she was going to do, but throughout the course of the match, I was actually kind of excited to watch this match. And, I think it turned out, it did turn out good. I definitely enjoyed it. I love the submission reversals in this match. And that's what I kind of like about the newer women on the roster is they are really fluid when it comes from transitioning from move to move. And if you know me, that's a big thing for me. I really like when transitions are smooth from move to move, whether it's from grapple to grapple, or it's from grapple to submission, or it's from some strike to submission or something. I like for it to be, to flow well. But I thought this match was good. I enjoyed Becky Lynch versus Natalya. I hope this is over though, even though Becky Lynch did lose, which was surprising. It was surprising to see Becky Lynch lose, but I would want to see Becky Lynch win, but that's fine. Maria says Natty is a really good wrestler. I agree. I think she's really good, but I think um I think as much as wrestling fans have a short memory, we also have a really long memory, if that makes any sense. Like there's some things that we can forget like that. Like we can forget certain gimmicks and certain characters to a certain degree like that. But then like if someone has a bad run, we won't let that go. We just for some I don't know, but I like Natty. I do like Natty, but I think the way she's been booked over the years has just really turned me off of her a little bit. Same thing with Ziggler. It seems like at this point now. But I enjoyed the match. I thought it was a good match. Darren Young versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Um, I thought this match was also I thought they worked pretty well in the ring. Some people say they didn't like the way they worked in the ring together, but I thought they worked pretty well in the ring. I'm liking Darren Young in this new "Make Darren Young Great Again" gimmick. It's something new. It's refreshing. And it's something you can kind of get behind. It's like an underdog story that's not really an underdog story. Um, and I think I'll be honest. I think Titus needs to do something. Not sure what, but he needs to do something. He needs to have another gimmick besides making moves, making $1 million moves. Like that's not gonna get him anywhere as a singles guy. It's just not. At least change the music or something for him. But I bet you wrestling fans won't get as mad at him as they will with Roman Reigns. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, I thought Darren Young did a good job with his technical wrestling tonight. I thought he was really showing off a little bit with the technical wrestling. When the Miz locked in that headlock, I like that he talked trash to back, and that was hilarious. Freaking Darren Young just using that crossface chicken wing because Bob Backlund taught him, and like I love how hyped the crowd gets when Darren Young tries to use that. I freaking love that, man. I really enjoy that. The and then the ending of the match where Miz was trying to run away, and then Maurice would slap Bob Backlund, and then she would like fall down. Kind of, it's like an Eddie Guerrero esque move, but it wasn't like as smooth as Eddie would do it. She kind of fell down, and then the ref disqualified. I don't know what the finish of this match really was. The ref disqualified Darren Young, but I don't know if it was because he thought that Bob Backlund put his hands on Maurice, or if it was some kind of something that happened on the outside. I was really confused about that. But anyway, the Miz is still the champion. I'm wondering if they're gonna. I feel like they will keep this going, but I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna put the title on Darren Young or not. They are pushing him. It seems like with this new, this new like not no days off thing, this new whole like make him great again type thing. But I hope it I kind of hope it works out. I don't know what title I'd want him to win. Maybe the Intercontinental. The Miz has had the title for a nice little bit, so I mean it wouldn't be a bad thing. But after the match, Darren Young did lock in the crossface chicken wing and just wouldn't let go of Miz after Miz attacked or threatened to attack Bob Backlund. I think he pushed him down. Um, but anyway, let's jump into Cena, Enzo, and Cass in the club. The promo beforehand by Enzo and Amore was amazing, like always. They're usually pretty good. I still wish they would change it up every once in a while and let him do the "My name is Enzo Amore" thing at the end every once in a while, and sometimes at the beginning, just because I think it does get redundant when he's always doing it at the beginning. But anyway, I thought I enjoyed this match too. I just feel like this match, it gave something to the AJ Styles Cena feud, because we got him in the ring quite a lot, which was surprising. We got them together in the ring quite a lot, which I was actually surprised about. But I definitely enjoyed the match. I thought the match was definitely a good match. It had its like breaking down type spots, which was a really good touch. But Cena ends up winning. I think he actually hit an AA on, was it Miz or was it Luke Gallows? I'm not Miz. Was it AJ or was it was AJ? He actually hit it on AJ. So that was kind of interesting. I wonder who's gonna win at SummerSlam, because AJ did win the first one. I guess this technically counts as Cena winning the second one. So who wins the third one? I know most of you are thinking LOL Cena wins, but you never know. You never know what could happen with that. But I'm curious though. I want to see what's gonna happen. I enjoyed the match though. Then we got the highlight reel with Randy Orton. Freaking Randy Orton. This didn't even like it was. It was interesting to see them kind of go back and forth with their words and whatnot. But this thing didn't get interesting until freaking Randy Orton threw out that whole freaking I didn't have to do it with enhancements thing. I can't remember the exact quote, but he had me cracking up with that. Like he had me. I was like, oh dang, like that was crazy. I think he said he was like, it's only gonna take one RKO to take you to Viperville, and I don't need any enhancements or something like that. It was similar to that. I can't remember the exact quote. I have the exact quote in my article when I was writing about this, but I don't have the exact quote right off. But yeah, that was freaking hilarious. Obviously, this segment has to end with an RKO. Cool to see Randy Orton back doing his thing. I think the match with Brock Lesnar is going to be a fun match. I want to see who's gonna win. I feel like Brock's gonna win, but then again, I like that it's kind of unpredictable because Brock's just coming back and Randy's just coming back. So how are they gonna go about that? But let's jump into the main event of the evening: Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE Championship. Now, if you read my article on dailyddt.com about how Roman Reigns could be the greatest heel ever, I started the heel turn tonight. So throughout the whole match, I was hoping for a heel turn tonight. I don't know if I've actually. I'm trying to think if I've really been that guy who's been like waiting for Roman Reigns to turn heel. I'm not really sure, but I want to tell you guys this now. It's funny. I decided to be a Roman Reigns fan because everyone else hated Roman Reigns, and I didn't think Roman Reigns was that bad. I still don't. And now I've become a real Roman Reigns fan. I'll be honest, I like Roman Reigns more than I like anyone else from the Shield. like that's how much of a Roman Reigns fan I've become just by being like, oh, I like you just because no one, just because everybody else is like, oh, Roman sucks, even though he's been in tons of match of the year candidates, and it takes two to wrestle. Like it takes two to tango, I guess you could say, right? But yeah, like I like Roman. I'm a personal fan of Roman. But I think if they let him lash out at the fans a little bit, I explained it a little bit more in depth in my article on Daily DDT. But if they let him lash out at the fans a little bit, like it could be fantastic. But anyway, um, this match was amazing. Like, this match was amazing. I don't know which one I would choose for match of the night because they were both really good. Roman sucks chance right off the bat. Like, I thought that was freaking funny. Roman could be a perfect heel just for that freaking sly smile that he does. Like, every time he hears something he doesn't want to hear, he just kind of smiles at it. He could definitely like just pull that off. It seemed like Romans. It seemed like Roman was really focused on Rollins in this match, and it seemed like he was focused on Rollins, but everyone else was focused on him for some reason. You know what I mean? He was focused on Rollins, but everybody else was focused on him. And this match was just amazing to see some of the cool spots like Ambrose and Rollins actually working together. The double power bomb through the announce table was cool. The suicide dives by both men was freaking cool. Just watching them work together was actually pretty interesting, and it actually made you think that Roman could turn heel when you really thought about it, because it was like, he is getting attacked by his former more recent brother, and now and then the other the guy who called a brother like forever ago, it seems like now. But that was pretty cool watching them kind of go at it, and watching them kind of work together a little bit. Rollins hit Ambrose in the back with a chair and then goes back to Reigns and hit him. I thought that was a nice touch, because like Rollins was the only one to use a chair, so that kind of kept him solidified as the heel in this match. The Hurricane Rana off of the freaking buckle bomb, that was amazing. That Ambrose hit on Seth Rollins, that was freaking amazing. Roman Reigns' power bombs look really destructive. Like, they look really powerful, and I like that. I like that his power bombs look really, really powerful. As you know, I am a big power bomb guy. I only think he needs to adopt. He just needs to go ahead and adopt the Tiger Bomb. I'm telling you, once he adopts the Tiger Bomb, he is officially my boy. Like, it's official. But yeah, the power bombs were freaking nice. The Superman punch off the pendulum lariat was beautiful. Oh my, like it was almost abyss beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like that thing was freaking amazing. The pedigree for a long 2 count, that was freaking good. Just storytelling in the match. Like, how long has this match been going? This was near the end of the match. Rollins goes and hits the buckle bomb, and then freaking Reigns just no sells it. Superman punches and spears him. That was freaking cool. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting choked up here. I got some water. Don't worry, I got it. The buckle bomb into the Superman punch and the spear like combination was really freaking cool, man. I like the way these guys work together. And I think it does help that they were a trio beforehand. But Ambrose does come in after that spear. Looks like Roman's gonna get his title back. Ambrose comes in, hits the dirty deeds, and gets the pin on Roman for the win. So I guess that's punishment for getting suspended, Roman. You get pinned. You get beat clean. But yeah, I enjoyed this match. I thought it was a free. Oh, it might have. I think this one could have been match of the night. I don't know. Like, you can flip a coin because they were both so good. Like, I just feel like all the matches that these guys have been in have been really good matches throughout this year. I've enjoyed these guys. I really have. I'm wondering what they're gonna do, because now that SmackDown has the WWE Championship, are they gonna bring another title to Raw, or are they gonna not bring another title? It's kind of one of those things you think about too with the draft. I hope they don't. Honestly, I'd rather see them put like the Intercontinental Championship. I think that's the one that Raw has. Put the Intercontinental Championship as like the main title, then that builds that title up. I said it before. I'll say it until they do it. They won't do it. So I'm just gonna keep saying, do it. But yeah, I enjoyed this show. I thought this show was really good. I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was what Money in the Bank was supposed to be to me. Because I said I went on a limb and I was like, Money in the Bank's gonna be the show of the year, the show of the freaking year. Then they tricked me. The only really like weird match was the Intercontinental title match, but it wasn't necessarily bad as a match. It was just the ending was odd. Kind of keeping both men strong, I guess you could say. But other than that, this show is a solid show. I'm excited for what they're gonna do, because now we're in this whole we're in the like legit new era. We've been calling this the new era for so long, and now we're kind of in like the legit new era where like the brand split is happening, and I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna play out on Monday and Tuesday. But other than that, that's about it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Follow me on Twitter at $bill3 and ICW_podcast if you can. Be sure to check if you're interested, check me out on dailyddt.com. I write articles. It's not every day, but I write a pretty nice bit on a daily basis, I guess you could say. And if you have me on Twitter or anything like that, like you'll know when I post them. I usually post them on Twitter, but that's about it. I got a little update on what I got coming or what I have up right now. The Roman Reigns article, that's freaking stirred up so much conversation today. My comments were blowing up this morning when I put that article practically everywhere. So I got the Roman Reigns article, why Roman Reigns could be the greatest heel like ever of a generation, I guess you could say. I have a Lashley article coming out where Lashley won the X Division Championship, and how that's going to elevate the X Division Championship rather than like demoting it or anything or take some eyes off of it. Got that one coming up. I did some highlights from tonight. I did the highlight reel. LOL. I did the highlight reel. I did Enzo, Cass, and Cena versus the Club. I had 4 matches tonight. I can't remember off the top of my head what they were. Rusev and Zack Ryder, and there was one more that I can't remember off the top of my head. But New Day and the Wyatts. That was another one. Got that one up. TNA reviews up as well. I did a TNA review this week. I'm doing weekly TNA reviews for them, so check those out if you wouldn't mind. Share them if you like them. If you don't like them, share them anyway. Somebody will like them. Somebody will be like, oh, I hate this guy. I'm gonna like But anyway, I appreciate you coming by. Coming by to watch me all alone. I'm all alone, man. I'm all alone. It's weird, but I appreciate you guys. I really do. That's about it. Leave some comments about the show. Was it show of the year? Was it not? Well, what show of the year so far? We're almost in freaking August now, which is crazy. But what show of the year? Tell me. Let me know. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.